I look sad. Well, I am kind of like, I'm not sad, but I'm just like, haven't been feeling too well, you know? No, we're not working out. I have no motivation. I hate working out. Like on gym equipment, like if I'm going somewhere and we're walking, that's different. But when you're on a treadmill, you're walking nowhere. But I still have to use it because it was a gift and it'll be good for my health, you know? How do you feel about 120 churches of the faith you left being burned down in Canada by the faith you chose? How does your mom feel? What? Okay, Elephant, I appreciate the super chat, but I don't speak stupid. Blaming an entire religion for the acts of a few radical people, by that logic, we could blame every single Catholic priest being a pedophile by that logic, right? Remember the pedophile ring by Catholic churches? So don't go there. Show me in the Quran where it says to burn churches. I'm doing all right. I mean, sorta. You know how I go through phases, right? It's like once you fall off track, it's like so hard to get back on, you know? It's like so hard. People don't see like the internal struggle. Like, you know, from when I came back from Thailand, you know, I was doing well for a long time, for longer than I have in a long time. When you're trying to do a lifestyle change, especially when it comes to food, every minute is like so hard. Like literally, you're like telling yourself, okay, don't think of food, don't think of food. Because you've associated food with your life everywhere you go for so long, you know? So like everything you do, you think of food, you know? Yeah, I've tried Ozempic. I don't think there's like a magic injection, a magic pill. It's not like a long-term sustainable thing for a lifestyle change, in my opinion. Julia's okay.
What's up, guys?
This is the cat in heat. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. She is. But I haven't been out of the house, so I thought I would come down, but it's humid out to get some fresh air. That's another thing. I don't get any sleep because she's kind of like loud sometimes. She's very clingy. So it's like having it's like having a child. Like I always have to be comforting her and petting her, and like she went in heat. We were getting her fixed like a week after her vaccine, which is November 6th. So that's the price I pay for, you know. She is 100,000,000% getting fixed week after her vaccine, November 6th. They said at least a week. So maybe we'll wait a couple more days just in case, because I don't want, I'm afraid of like there being complications, you know?
The
Thanks,
last vaccine
Steve.
will be after 3 days, exactly 6 November, okay?
But she has to be out of heat to get her vaccine because she had to get like 2 rounds of vaccines, 2 weeks in between them. The depot shot we gave her didn't work at all. So I hope her heat ends, guys. It's like 7 days of like, it's torture because you feel so bad like for her kind of, you know, like it can be a bit discomforting for them, but apparently not in pain. I feel bad obviously for her. So I try to like always be petting her and like holding her and like giving her massage, you know, try to play with her more to keep her mind off of it. There's not much else I can do. The second depot shot they gave her didn't seem to work. I mean, she's in heat, so if it worked, she wouldn't be in heat. I don't know if it feels like period for them or if it's just like extreme like horniness. We asked if we could spay her while she's in heat. No, because it's very risky because their organs become engorged with blood. So there's a risk of excess bleeding. Like I'm like actually really afraid of her like dying when she gets the operation. Like when I adopted BBJ, they just spayed her right away. It was part of the adoption. Chantal, I know you like to explain about Julie, but honestly, it's none of our business to know when and why about the spaying. It's your cat. People need to leave you alone. It's sad people have to keep going. I know, Teardrop. It's because they make outrage over every little thing. Honestly, we've decided it's just so much easier. Like whether people like the truth or not, we're still going to be truthful. Let them be outraged for their content. Who cares? The main people who make a big deal out of it and their audience. One left her dog outside in the heat, and the other one chain smokes and hot boxes her dog. So, I mean, whatever. Provided she doesn't go in heat after her vaccination, she will be spayed. That's it. Yes, I wish I did it sooner, but here we are, right? So, okay, I'm an animal neglector. There you go. Thanks for the super chat. I've like seen so many vlogs with people who don't spay their pets, like, and nobody says anything. It's just because it's me, so I'm just used to it. She's not spraying, no. The only thing she's doing is just meowing and like really clingy, like right here. And she cries in my face in her fish breath, but I get to kiss her without her protesting. And she'll like walk in front of me and like raise her butt and go like this. I tell her, like, why are you shoving your butt in my face? You know I'm not a feline, right? Is it just hard to film with Julia all up in your grill? Yeah, because she howls like for like, you know, she'll go wow, 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 like she's calling the males. Whatever, I'm probably just gonna go live in the apartment. I really wasn't feeling well. Like, as you can see, I'm not well, you know, like I've just been sleeping a lot and all this and that. But we're gonna make sure she's okay before we go travel or do anything. She's our priority here. I've honestly been tempted to just like go pick up a cat near the Bacala and bring it up to her. What did you eat for today? I don't even remember. I don't know what the outrage over filters is. Literally every single person on social media uses even worse. People complain about you using filters and complain when you don't.
Because they are morons, that's why. Simply.
You know, people don't stay the same forever, so no matter what I go through, I have a pretty baseline, you know, of staying the same. I'm not dancing around like half nude anymore and stuff, but that won't happen. Even if I wasn't Muslim, I think I've toned down a bit, you know. I'm 40. My diet, off and on, Belle. I try throughout the day. I struggle, you know. Like, I find like depression it makes me tired and just no energy. And then on top of that, I felt very like nauseous. I don't know, dizzy a bit. Treadmill, no, I'm not on routine right now. You didn't like the donuts that much. You said a 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
I had one donut. He had the other ones.
Sure, Jan.
You should make your husband eat everything you like for one day. Same food and same quantity. Oh my gosh, he would probably throw up. He eats like once a day. Like every time I make myself something, I'll be like, are you hungry? And he'll go, no. And sometimes I'll be like, what? Get out of here. He'll make comments if I eat something that I shouldn't, and I get really defensive. I get mean. He's trying, Lisa. Like I said, I get defensive just to avoid problems. I feel like it's not really fair to put that on him. Like he's not really qualified. He's not a doctor. I let him control me with eating now. He's not, you know. And I've been putting off going to the doctor, I know. But since I was sleeping for like several hours and I took my insulin when I woke up, now I'm getting a bit hungry. Go figure. And you know, whenever you see people disappointed, it makes you like just want to eat more. Like they're right, but it makes you just want to eat more. And you feel like a failure. I get defensive. Life is about balance. They have a diet that's 80-20, so 80% healthy, 20% junk. So that's what I was trying to do. Salah is tall, dark, and handsome. Handsome.
Thanks, babe. And you're beautiful also.
Oh, thanks, babe. I don't feel it, but he's my trophy husband. Aww. Handsomest man. Handsomest man. Oh my God. He's the handsomest man. Beat it. Oh, and this is comfy.
Sleep era.
Yeah. Oh, this is good exercise. I was saying the perfect sleep pattern for me, like for us kind of, would be going to bed at like 4 or 5 and waking up, no, we're going to bed at 2 p.m., waking up at like 9, and then staying awake until 2 p.m. the next, because we have the early morning and all that to do things, like at the beach and stuff. But I love when you talk Arabic.
شكرا حبيبتي.
I don't know what this is. Something to do sit-ups maybe. Put your feet here. Then we have an exercise bicycle. This one looks big enough for me. Look at this one. I don't like this one. A bike. Another bike. Garbage. Look at this one is archaic. An archaic, whatever this is. A treadmill. Mine is nicer. A Reebok elliptical. I'm not using any of it. Hi guys. I have a zero Pepsi, zero sugar. Half a bag of this left. I only have half a bag. I have a Baby Bell cheese. I gotta cut the pickle. Oh. It's okay. She's purring. Hi, Pia. The Tapatio pickle first. With this guy on it. She might cry a lot. Come see Mom. Until I do this. She like crawls on the ground. Why are you being slinky? That's why I don't like going live with her and eat, because it's loud. Hey. Hey. No, the stand is not a male cat either. No. She's so cute. What? Juice. She's like the cat from South Park. No, kitty. No, kitty, stop it. Juice. Juice McGoose. Okay, guys, look how much pickle I got out of this. Okay. Come see Mom. Come. She always runs to the hall. Come here, baby. Wait, how do you know she's uncomfortable? She's calling for a mate. Yes. I promise she's okay, guys. She's not in pain. Look at her. She's just horny. Like, really. If some people just find it like unbearable, that's fine. They don't have to like come to the lives where she's like meowing. She's fine, Larry. She's fine. Cats being in heat doesn't hurt them. Like, there's nothing I can do. Are you trying to breed her? No. At one point I was like, we knew somebody who had a really, really cute Scottish fold. And I was like, I want another kitten. And then I would get her fixed, but no. She's very affectionate. Expects me to do something about her, you know? I love my cat. I would never want her to be like in pain. There's like a pressure point. See, when I touch it, she does this growl. But it's supposed to relieve them. I don't know, it's like she likes it. You know how they do that when they're mating? What? Poor baby. They realize. See, I have to constantly be doing this, like, unless she's sleeping. So, does she look like she's suffering? Like, she's fine. She wants a male suitor. That's normal. That's her instinct. But she's okay. Yeah. It's like her second time going in heat, and she's getting fixed as soon as she's out of heat and has her vaccine. That's it. She's fine. But if you want to hate me for that, then go ahead. I don't really want you around anyway if you're going to be, you know, that weird and sensitive about stupid things. No, I know fart, yeah. Like, I read that it prevents cancers or whatever. She's getting fixed very soon, this month. Ew! Why did you foo-foo? Oh. She's relaxing and foo-fooing? No, she foo-fooed, babe. She farted. Oh, no, babe, I'm gonna get off soon. We'll do Crazy Frog tomorrow. I'm tired. Oh my god. Oh, oh! It's okay. It's okay. She's growly sometimes. I can't do anything about it. Yeah. I know it seems like they're, you know, Yeah, I love Crazy Frog, but I want to get off soon. Like, I don't want to stay on. I'm tired. I was hoping that the injection would help work, but it didn't. So maybe she feels like we feel like when we're on periods, you know? Come see mom. That's what she does. Thank you, George. No. What? Just don't rub back close to the tail. Oh, I always do that. I thought it would help, like she would like it. Like just at the tail. Ooh. Aww. He's not usually in my live Melodious. Like, sometimes, yeah. We might start doing couples channel lives too. I'm not explaining it again, Olivia. So, if you want to hate me for my cat being in heat, good for you. I didn't. Okay, where did I ever say she wasn't in heat? I said the reason I'm not going live is not because she's in heat. I never said that. I said that's not a reason for me not to go live. I'm not afraid of what people think. Like, think what you want. It's stupid. So why would I care about the opinions of others who just are just set to find something negative anyways? I don't know, Zoe. I don't know why people are counting how many heat cycles she has. Why people are writing fucking dissertations on how she goes in heat. Like, it's stupid. Like, do you not feel embarrassed making, like, a big deal about this, something so stupid? Just like fuck the fat hillbilly in Indiana doing a whole, I saw on Yo Mama's, doing a whole 20 minutes on talking about how I take a shit. And then they have the nerve to say anyone else has a scat fetish. Give me a break. Like, they're so weird. Like, do you not feel embarrassed? Like, so really, I don't care what these, look, consider the source of these idiots. Do you really think I care? Animals have been going through heat since the beginning of time. How is it abusive? It's our word. Like, that's what it is. Write dissertations on the farms about it, and then they'll go on live streams for hours talking about it. Blah, 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 blah. Go ahead. Call me animal abuser. I don't care anymore. Really, I don't give a shit. Like, I really don't. It's just stupid, but it's not the case, you know? This is the friggin' loser who hates me so bad but watches me. Hi, I love making you mad. Like, people think they're experts on Kuwait, the laws here. People think they're experts on Islam. People think they're experts on how my cat feels, and it's just like, you're Dr. Google. That's all you are. I need to learn that a lot of people are not worth my energy. That's why, like, I don't care. Like, whatever. Like, I knew by going live and my cat being in heat that they're gonna come with pitchforks. I really don't care. I really don't. Look at it this way. When I was getting, like, the most views and making the most money, I was going through one of the most horrible, dramatic, miserable times of my life. People just like drama, you know? Like, it's just how it is. People like to see others miserable. That's how it is, sadly, you know? Like I said, I would rather take a huge pay cut and a views cut than have to ever go back to living like that for entertainment, having to always be miserable and people feeding off of your misery. No thanks. I think because you wear a hijab, people assume you're a representative of Islam. Come here. Yeah, baby. Exactly. Like, that's a good point. We'll let her do her thing. There's no men over there. No. No, we can't show affection. No PDA, no. Nor would I want to, you know? She's calling for a mate. She's not in pain. Juice! Juice! What juice? Okay, I get it. I get it. You'll never go into heat again, okay? Don't worry. She's trying to holla. Please don't put Paul Stanley down. She looks like Paul Stanley. Yes, she does. That's what she reminds me of. What, that was... I know it sounds bad. It sounds like she's in pain, but she's not. She's just crying out for cats, you know? She has to be loud so they can hear her. She doesn't bleed, but she's wet. Like there's like always like a on her like backside that like if she rubs against you, you can feel it. Get your olives. She's like strung out on black olives. Oh, what you do, baby girl? Yes, baby. Are you strung out on black olives? Hey, what do you want? She's just like, it would be nice if you took care of yourself better. Yeah, it would be nice. Working on it. It's gonna put me to sleep, the crazy frog. Juice. Say bye, Juice. Oh, baby girl.
The olive.
Get your olives. Look, she wants the olives. Get your olives. She doing the pose? Oh, you're relaxing. Bye, everybody. November 4th. Hi guys, I'm just a bit sweaty. I'll weigh in now and then I'll weigh in, go back to next weighing in every Wednesday. Today I am going to do my best to be back on track. I've been off track for a bit, and for the past maybe week, a little more, I've been off track. My starting weight for this journey was, I'm going by the highest weight that I can remember being in Kuwait, and the lowest I've been on this journey, even though it hasn't been that long, was 151.5. I've just been like slipping, so I gotta catch myself now before it slips too far and I go right back up to that 166, because it doesn't take very long. I'm planning on just making healthy meals today, staying within the calories tracking in my Fitness Pal. So I'll just show you what I have to eat after this for my first meal, and I just want to start to feel better. As you can see, I can only do really 10 minutes before again my back starts hurting, and before I was falling off, I was able to do like 20 minutes. Probably a lot of it is just water weight, which you'd be surprised how much that weighs, you know, when you're eating a lot of salt. It's frustrating, like when I fall off track for my viewers. This might happen again, like it can happen. It's, you know, something that has no ups and downs. It's a journey. It's not like a race to the finish. It takes a long time. For me in my situation, because I have an eating disorder, a disordered relationship with food, if you will, I think it's very important to slowly repair that. And when I say slowly, I mean like, even though I fell off track, that can happen with any method of, you know, weight loss or lifestyle change that you're trying to achieve. I'm still 11 kgs down from my highest. I know people, you know, scoff or shake their head when they see my grocery hauls and, you know, think, oh my gosh, you have so much junk food. And I'm trying to not label food as bad. I'm trying to just eat less. I'm trying to still enjoy foods that I like, instead of being afraid of them, that I won't be able to control myself around them. And but just eat less of them. You know, balance is the key to life. So 80% healthy, 20% junk throughout the day. Healthy looks different to everybody. A lot of people hate on a baked potato. All carbs are bad. I don't think that. This is my journey and this is how I'm choosing to tackle it right now. I think it's the most realistic. I've done a lot of different diets and I've just gone from one extreme to another, and like that's just not it. I've never been successful at that. This is in long term what's probably going to work for me. In any culture, food is celebrated. We use food to celebrate things. I know people think that I'm like adverse to getting any kind of help. I've been to an eating disorder program. I've been on Vyvanse, I've been on Ozempic, I've been, but nothing ever really I've been to therapy a few times and nothing ever really worked for me. So when you see me, buy those little bags of Doritos, yeah, maybe the thumbnail is a bit trolling, but in all sincerity, I'm not trolling with the reality of what I'm trying to do, and that is just basically eat less. My Egyptian food mukbang had a lot of rice. I ate half of it, and it creates a lot of that food noise in my head constantly, like, oh my gosh, you had a cookie, I can't live that way. It's going to be an attempt at a natural weight loss, at resetting my system and my brain to not be so hyper focused on eating. I can still have, pizza, pasta, but I want to try to add more vegetables and stuff like that, and eat less of it. Just eat less of it. That's all I want to do, is just eat less. So I'm trying to be a normie. A normie is somebody who doesn't have any of those issues with food. It just basically eats, doesn't think about food after that. They think about food when their hunger hormone, the ghrelin, tells them to eat. It's a battle. It's going to be a long battle, and I don't want to go offline and just lose weight and come back all skinny and whatever. My goal is just repairing my relationship with food, and as a side effect of that, eating less, being more moderate in my life, then the weight will just come off naturally, even if it's at a slower pace. I was starting to feel so good. My stamina was going up. My sciatica was gone. My sciatica pain is coming back because I'm sedentary again. So it's a sign, definitely. I don't know what more I need to, wake up and realize, I need to move. The body's meant to move.
All right. So for breakfast, I'm having a cup of low-fat milk, a coffee with a sweetener in it, and a little bit of low-fat milk. And I am eating a whole guava fruit. I love them so much. A cheese triangle, 2 multigrain toast with each a teaspoon of butter, and 2 hard-boiled eggs. And I find this breakfast to be very satisfying and filling, and will carry me through until a morning snack or my lunch.
Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you in the future. Bye.